I've heard it all. Our conversations got me feeling I'm the fool. Like I should've listened when they said that you would treat me like he did.
Said I did it all. Situation makes me feel I'm not a man at all. Swore I'd be there, swore that I'd catch you fall. I guess I couldn't handle it. No. And I know you're probably thinking I ain't worth shit, but I never want anyone to bring you any harm. And I take it all back just to have you in my arms. And I know for a fact who we were into, we are. We are.
Don't think you cared about me.
Oh girl, I care about you.
But you don't care about nobody.
Nobody but you.
Don't think you cared about me.
Oh girl, I care about you.
But you don't care about nobody.
Nobody but wish I had the time to run to you, not run your life. I never wrong you twice. I wanna make things right, and maybe you'll take me. Hope you don't hate me.
Don't want to fight anymore. Daytimes as silent as hell. I wish that I could know all that you said. If you can't find the time or space, then I don't have the words to say. I wonder is the only peace we'll find gonna be when you tell me goodbye.
And I know you're probably thinking I ain't worth shit, but I never want anyone to bring you any harm. And I take it all back just to have you in my arms. And I know for a fact who we were into, we are. We are.
Don't think you cared about me.
Oh girl, I care about you.
But you don't care about nobody.
Nobody but you.
Don't think you cared about me.
Oh girl, I care about you.
But you don't care about nobody.
Nobody but you.
A1 playlist, man. Let me put on a shirt. Hold on. It's an A1 playlist. It's an A1 fucking playlist. Hold on, listen. Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie. I low-key want another song. Low-key want another song. Because my bullshit just got home. It's fucking 11 a.m. 11 a.m. What am I talking about? It's fucking God. See, this be my problem, bro. One small thing and I'm ready to destroy everything. I'm ready to break my entire setup. Hold on, let me pull up. There we go. Oh, hold on, y'all. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. What, bro? What is happening? What am I thinking of? It's a song I'm thinking of. What song am I thinking of? I'm trying to vibe. I'm trying to chill. I don't gotta work tomorrow. What's up with the? Whoa. Hey man, that's TOS, man. You can't be saying that, bro. That's not allowed. That's bad music, bro. Hold on. I'm trying to think. It's a song in my head I'm thinking about. but I can't remember what I wanted to play. Was it Lucky? Might have been a Lucky song. Might have been a Lucky song. Or was it one? I don't know. This is my problem, bro. I come on here unfucking prepared. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know what's happening. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. The anxiety's kicking in. I need to go to sleep. But now I don't got no work tomorrow, so life is good. Life is good. So I guess I can stream late today. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was thinking about playing Outlast, but I'm not in the mood. I'm gonna play that shit tomorrow when I'm off. I mean, since I'm on tomorrow. Today, I think I'm gonna react to something. I had a lot of good thoughts at work today that I want to talk about. Is that Geo? Oh shit, the concrete boys, whatever, got some shit cooking. Something. We gonna watch that in a second. That looks interesting. Looks interesting. Um. Um. What else? Hold on. Fuck it. We gonna talk about the shit I gotta talk about first, and then we gonna show them little TikToks. We gonna find something to react to. I don't know if I want to react to that LeBron shit right now, cause that's a fucking hour pod, which I wouldn't mind, but it's already 11. I'm gonna be tired. You know what I'm saying? So we might run that shit up my next off day, which is Tuesday. But for now, let me pull up my notes, cause y'all know I be at work writing down shit like I'm Cyrus from fucking Let It Shine. I'll be in that bitch just writing shit. Tell me why I'm in class. I'm in a learning establishment. Looking, I don't know what I was doing. I think I was on my regular feed for Twitter, and was it the Jinxie shit? It was something. It was like some like semi controversy or whatever. And I'm just going through. Okay, I'm reading because I'm bored. I'm bored in class. I don't really have nothing to do, so I'm reading. Bro, I just see white women's titties all over my feed. I slam my phone on the desk because like there's people behind me, people right next to me and shit. It's like I knew what I was signing. I knew what I was signing up for when I wrote down. When I clicked on the thing, when I clicked on the app, but I just didn't, bro. It's like, Elon, you deserve to. That's it. I can't say that word. Elon, you deserve to be kicked from society for what you did to Twitter, bro. It's crazy, bro. Niggas don't understand how good Twitter used to be, and now it's just straight porn bots. I can't look up no funny memes. I can't get no funny tweets, no funny memes, because it's just straight porn. Like, come on, bro. I was so mad. There was that. So allegedly up in New York, a white nigga is out here punching niggas in the face, punching women in the face. What's going on with that? Why has no one caught him? Matter of fact, I know why they haven't caught him. This nigga Khalid, I'll be watching. He be just talking shit on TikTok, and I'm like, yeah, this nigga spin. He was just talking. He gave a point. He was like, the way we knew, like, you ain't even have to find like a evidence of the like a video or footage of the incidents to find out the nigga white. Because think about it like this: had that been a black person or a minority, oh yeah. Cause think about it. All I'm seeing is a white guy's been punching women, right? You get what I'm saying? So walk with me here. I'm holding your hands. They've been saying that a white guy's been punching women or whatever, right? So had it been a black person, bro, they wouldn't have just used white man. They would have been like, oh yeah, this thug been terrorizing the peace. Goddamn, they would have been saying all that shit. So it's like, okay, it makes sense. It's a white dude. That's why this shit. Bro, I forgot I got white neighbors. These niggas gonna kill me. I was in class again. I don't know. I just be in class thinking, bro. I was in class and something. No, my teacher was talking about. He was talking about the PPP loans and shit. Bro, I didn't know that after the niggas took out the loans and got them seafood boils and them cars and them scats and them Hellcats and all them shits, had the B&Bs jumping and everything, went on all the trips, the loans were forgiven. So you trying to tell me I could have did that shit and got away with it? I just sat there ashamed. I felt like a fool. Cause you trying to tell me these niggas got away with all this bread? Oh, the government gonna come get it. The IRS gonna come get it. No, did he? I got some I got some shit to talk about. Did he? Allegedly, LeBron. It's not looking good for the GOAT himself, LeBron. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna show them in a second. But yeah, bro, this whole time, these niggas done got off with all that money, and Biden gonna forgive it. This shit not right, bro. This shit not right at all, bro. Put my phone down, bro. That's to go look what money just sent, bro. This is actually a genuine point I have. It's like a genuine thought. I mean, but everybody already knows this. But I feel like, bro, society will never truly be the way we want it to, bro. Kamani be bored, bro. That's why I be realizing, like, this nigga just be bored, bro. This nigga be bored, bro. That nigga be bored. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold that point because that's some shit that's some like I'm really spitting. I'm sounding like a preacher, like the shit I wrote down. I'm gonna write that shit down for later. But now let me show y'all this funny. There's a tweet I seen on Twitter. Let me not get banned. I gotta hide it. Hold on. All right. Oh, this is not the funny thing. The funny thing on TikTok. Hold on. So someone wanna explain to me why my little shit is out here getting in fights? Someone want to explain to me why my little shit getting in fights? Or do I gotta step in and get information on it? Allegedly, Mariah the Scientist is fighting Thug BM or Thug's little side piece, Cleo. While my little shit getting in fights.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, yo?
Wait, hold on. Did y'all hear that? Lock on me.
Hey, yo, what the fuck, yo?
He's back. He's back.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He's back. I didn't even notice that. I didn't hear that full thing. But now, anyways, who fighting my little shit? Oh hell no. The whole city finna get shut down. Nigga hit my not nigga. She hit my little shit, bro. I don't like that at all. She should have called me. I would have came in and just started airing that bitch out. But anyway, let's go to the actual TikToks. Oh, LeBron. Hell yeah, we gotta talk, bro. LeBron, it's not looking good for my man, bro. My man, no diddy, no. Well, nah, bro. Pause. Oh, I ain't pause, bro. Chill. I was joking. Let me really lock in, cause it's not looking good for Bronny. It's not looking good for Bronny at all, and I'm not happy for that. I don't like that, bro. This Diddy shit get deep. Pause. No Diddy. This shit get deep though.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so yeah, that's what's up.
Come on, man. Someone tell me that's AI, bro. Please, someone tell me that's AI, bro.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so
Please tell me that's AI, bro. I need the truth, bro. I need someone to tell me, bro. Please. This can't be true, bro. This can't be true. No, they got Bron. Bro. They got him.
everybody
And
know.
this, mind you, this right when we finally get niggas to realize LeBron the GOAT. We done with the 90s, and now we done with LeBron. This nigga partying with Diddy. This nigga finna get hit with a fucking Young Miami Rico.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so
And look how happy you know what, low key though? Nah, bro. I'm hurt. I genuinely feel away about that.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, you.
Bro, this is a 15-minute video of this shit. Is that you, Bron? I said stuttering fearfully. The silence of the room abruptly broken by the deafening sound of my phone clattering onto the floor, of which I had dropped in horror. My glorious Where do I even begin with you, man? Well, I guess I should start now. He's my feels for saying this, he's my everything. Yo, these niggas. Where did this come from? Like, I was in a party, the PlayStation party with my guys, and we were just talking about it. Like, who started this? And thank you for starting it. But I'm just interested. Like, this shit just came out of nowhere, bro. And this is probably one of my favorite memes of the year so far.
I didn't know I was
Healthy Lil Mosey? Question mark?
getting like charged with anything until like TMZ posted that.
No way, really?
I woke up in Miami. I was in Miami, and then I don't think I've really.
Okay, first off, a lot of these niggas are being racist in his comments. I need every single one of y'all to. Ooh, I can't say what I want to say. Every single one of y'all needs to look up Low Tier Guy's famous rant about serving no purpose and do what he says in that video, please. Every single one of y'all, because you niggas is weird. But I'm sorry. Am I getting old, or do these people not realize, like, bro, niggas don't remember when Lil Mosey could not pronounce like 5 words? That's how bad he was off pills and off drinking shit. He was cooked like for like 3 years. He could not pronounce a single word properly. And now the nigga cool and shit. I'm so happy for him, bro. I'm happy he got help. I'm happy he sounded real articulate and shit. Like, listen to how you
really
talking.
told this story either, but because a lot of people thought like I was like missing a chord date or
That's
something.
what's up, bro. I'm happy for him, bro. I'm happy for him. That's all I got. Now we finna freestyle something. We finna sit down, come up with a plan. Cause Invincible came out. I gotta watch that later on. We gotta lock in. We need to lock in. Give me a sec to find something real quick. No, I'm not watching no Ski Master song. Good. Listen to no Ski Master song. Good song. Well, let me go see what's sitting in my stream. Oh yeah, we finna listen to this shit, bro. We finna listen to this shit real quick. Let's see what this is. Is this a song?
Yeah.
Hold on. I can censor. Shh, Gio, man.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's a hard ass chain.
Go. Yeah. Caught up all the truth.
Let me actually put on my headphones, man. Let me log into this shit, bro. Let me log into this shit, bro. I'm gonna lock in, sit down, get y'all a drink, get y'all a perk. I realized my fucking head is too fucking big. Fuck. Be too big in these videos. Let's fix that real quick. Thank you.
Gather in. Go. Yeah. Caught up all the troops. Gather round. Let me tell you now, I'm up in the blick if you wanna get down. He was showing that money online a year ago, musta ran out. Bitch just said I look like all my cars is painted brown. Fly to the concrete castle, I'm having a bad bitch meet up. Yep, Molly look like Kelly, I turned her to a diva. Yep, kicking with my feet up, I think I'm tired of pouring lean up. Yep, set up shop right here and now your block is looking beat up. Yep.
I left all my chains at home, I'm still the baddest bitch around. I still pat that nigga out, no guns, I punch him in his mouth. Bout my green, like the PGA, know how we get down. What? Man, these bitches ain't on shit, can't wait to run them out. I'm trying to run up M's, I put that shit into my mama house. Ooh, I don't want no ops, who ain't even got 100,000. I've been doing so good, I done got the whole hood proud. Buff my feet on wood, every time I'm at the game now.
2 pints, just Tito touchdown, I'm finna pour 'em both. Gigging off 2X pills, my bitch is like kaleidoscope. I don't trip out much, play by my money, a pints, I got a project. He's such a stand-up guy, how they fuck him over? You can't bring your bitches outside, you know they hide and ready. My dog can never wear a good hat, his head ain't on steady. Diamonds popping at you, different colors like you pop confetti. Pin their ass down in the grass, like my name Teddy. You the type get sick and sip on tea, like you Dr. Sebi. I'm the type get sick and pour walk, no I need my medis. Molly Rock, same size as Jawbreakers on Ed and Eddie. I did too much for dog, play with my name and shit gon' get deadly. Flaked on her, she upset with me, I bought her new edges. Put the hotel under alias, them fans is too petty. I just want my base, I let them folks know that I get busy. All these wires deposits, hold the bank, tell I ain't dizzy. Speaking of that, the only tell I fuck with at the bank. He said what we doing ain't cool, it's probably cause he fucking can't.
Think about it, I'ma sever ties with all my ops. I was beefing with them at my low, not at the top. You the type to see any weed and wanna shop. I'm the type, if it ain't Metro or Wham, then I don't wanna cop. I'll fight a bitch on every block, I'm only scared of God. I was broke in a hot rod, riding with the guys.
Yeah, bold, brought me an M inside a box, like it came with fries. Concrete moves like the good fellas, but we the better guys. I made the peace sign and stuck it in between her thighs. Fingers in both her holes like I was poking a set of eyes. Bo got so much chrome on, look like the man from Wizard of Oz. My newest chain don't hurt your heart, don't ask me what it costs. My new
his face, made me say my grace. Like number 42, bitch, I was sliding on the base. If her ass fat enough, bitch, I ain't tripping on the face. Nigga wonder why he broke and got no motion. I rest my case. 2K diamond bracelets, half a million, boy, I'm not playing. Nothing connected, all of y'all shooters must be Asian. I squinted, whoop past in it, almost put on my tennis, lay on rent, trunk full of fent. My dog is so relentless. Out of my mind, feel like I can move mountains, I'm too high. Diamonds hitting blue, red dog, put his hands in the sky. You know you came over to suck dick, bitch, don't be shy. I love my stomach, not up for I pour a cup of pie.
Bro, why DC ain't in this one? Why DC ain't in this one? Bro, DC be going so stupid, bro. That nigga be going so stupid, bro. Yachty Camo Kara. That shit was too hard though. Yachty Camo Kara. Wait, am I an idiot? Hold on, please. I know I'm not tweaking. Hold on. Okay, I'm not tweaking. Okay, I'm not an idiot. Yeah, nah. Yachty Camo. What's your name? Bro, they should have put DC on there though, bro. Let me go back to Mojang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit's so fucking hard, bro. How did they get this cleared?
Yeah. Red dirt, baby, I can't go back to broke. This drink old, same age as the Pope. Open my eyes and I'm pulling it close. Walk in the store and I look for a leader. Granny just called, told I'm going on tour. Keep me in your prayers while I turn up these peas. This bitch thick like tuna help. My pop look like Idris Elba. Tutti my duty, I met her in Louis.
I ain't on cap. Hold on. Oh, he's performing. I'm cool. It's love though. Bro, I don't know if I want to watch Cam and Ice. I don't know, bro. This is my problem. I don't got no fucking plan, bro. I'm so unprofessional, bro. This is my problem, bro. I'm unprofessional, man. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm unprofessional. You know what? Fuck it. We finna run through this bitch, and we gonna get this bitch done. We gonna run through this bitch in like we run through this bitch, bro.
You're 84 too?
I'm 84, yes, sir.
Yeah, we got bad vintages for
Yeah, oh, this is one of the worst. Oh, thank you.
Have you spent any time with Mark Dagnall, by the way?
No.
Bro, he's ridiculous. He's so good.
No, he's so good.
I know it's really idiotic of me to not be listening to him explain, like break down plays and shit, like watch him do it. But I don't know. I just rather the round table conversation. Like I would rather him break it down. I don't know. Maybe it's just cause I want to see Brown. Maybe I'm glazing, bro. Maybe it's just cause I want to see LeBron James. I don't know, bro. I'm being ignorant to the game, bro. I apologize, bro. It's Brown. It's Brown now. Anyways, let's do it. Look at it going.
Missoula in September, he said competition is a puzzle, and you have to approach it through intellect. And what I find when I talk to you or when I talk to CP or I listen to you guys. And
CP, pause.
September, he said competition is a puzzle, and you have to approach it through intellect. And what I find when I talk to you or when I talk to CP or I listen to you guys, Rondo, of course, who we had on the pod last year, it's like it's exploitation. Mm-hmm. I used the word manipulation once with Chris, and he did not like that word. So I'm going to use a different.
Speaking of manipulation, I was in my public speaking class, and the way, like, today was so interesting to me. Like, the reason I'm taking that class is not only it's an easy A, but I'm also interested in getting more confident in speaking and, you know what I'm saying, working on speaking in public and shit. So that's why I'm in the class. But he shout out my teacher and shit. He's a really cool guy. But he breaks down things to a very, like, he breaks it down to a level that's very understandable. It's pretty engaging in there. And he was talking to me. He was talking to us about, like, you know, regular speech shit, like the three types of speech, like ethos, logos, and pathos and shit. And he was just breaking it down even further and shit, and how like politicians, like news outlets, like the way they use their priming or they use priming or or framing and shit like that, and like the psychology behind it. and you know the use of wordings like illegal immigrant and shit, and how like you know it's already a negative. Like the second you even hear that, it's an instant negative a deconnotation to whatever the situation is and shit, regardless of if they're in the right. And it was just so interesting because like, bro, to an extent, like understanding and like speaking or being persuasive or whatever, because he was doing persuasive speeches, is really fucked up. Because it's like, to an extent, you're using manipulative tactics to get someone to agree with you. Whether you're doing it in a positive way, where you're trying to explain something to them that's beneficial to their like you know to information, regardless, or if it's negative, regardless, you're still using tactics that are like you know like low key manipulative, bro. And I was just looking, I'm like, damn, this shit gets deep, bro. It's so interesting. Like, I ain't never think about it like that, bro.
Different word today. It's exploitation. You're exploiting, and sometimes it's maybe basketball IQ. Sometimes you're maybe exploiting a matchup. I know that I was exploited a lot at the end of my career, because by that time, it was about target hunting.
Yeah.
And oftentimes, when I was on the court, I was the target.
It is like
and it's
pick on the white guy, huh? This is bullshit, man. I don't like that, man.
God, man, that 4-letter word, aura, man. Look at this cool guy, man. Man, look how cool he is, man. Like he just sitting back, cooling with his buddy and shit, just talking game. Just cool, man. Look at the beard. Like this is aura, man. I ain't stop digging. I'm digging.
Bullshit, man. I don't like that, man.
I'm blushing, bro. This nigga's so cool, bro. I swear to God, he's so cool. Bro.
I mean, I remember, dude, when I was with Philly, and like, we ended up not playing you guys in the playoffs, but like that first year in Philly, because I was guarding point guards that year, because Ben wasn't good enough on the ball yet, right? They had him guarding bigger wings,
right?
So I had to guard point guards first time in my career. So like, all of a sudden, I'm navigating a pickup point with Damian Lillard at 35
People would never
feet.
understand that either, by the way.
Yeah.
People that just watch casual basketball would never understand if you've been guarding two guards or small fours or whatever your whole career, and then 1 year you have to make the shift to now guarding point guards. It's a whole different. Your antennas is now like
it was so different.
Screens are coming. You're not used to getting hit with screens.
Instincts, yeah.
You know, like it's a whole different. If the big don't talk to you, get cracked, you like, what the fuck are you guys doing back there? And 9 times out of 10, most bigs are not going to talk anyway.
No, I remember there was a game with like with Charlotte and Kemba Walker. You know, he's a shifty motherfucker.
He's a shifty motherfucker. There's
and
not too many guys.
He's doing that little left drop spin move, and I'm like, come on, man. Like, what am I supposed to do? But I remember we played you guys a few times that year.
God, I've never had fucking pollen allergies, but I think this shit finally getting to me all the time. All the years I've been laughing at it, I think it's finally catching up, because like I just been sneezing so much, and I'm waking up, my nose fucking running, bro, and congesting, bro. I'm done.
Come here every time. Fuck you, Braun. Fuck you, Braun.
Like yeah,
that's T-Lou, man. No, that's not me. You know, my basketball IQ is not that good.
But I think part of it, it's not, for me at least, as like a when I played, of course, but also as an observer now.
Yeah.
Part of the matchup thing. So if I go switch on you, right? You've now got a favorable matchup. Part of it is not just so that you can get a shot. Part of it, like basketball boils down to, can you put 2 on the ball?
Yeah. And now you create the 4-on-3 on the backside.
Yeah.
I don't think many people know that.
Wait, what he say?
Backside.
Yeah.
I don't.
Part of it is not just so that you can get a shot. Part of it, like basketball boils down to, can you put 2 on the ball?
Yeah. And now you create the 4-on-3 on the backside.
Yeah.
I don't think many people know that. You know why? Because everyone now, it's a narrative of this thing called, I have a bag. Or he doesn't have a bag. It bothers the fuck out of me. Everyone thinks just because you get a favorable matchup that it means it's one-on-one time. Let's play ones. That's all you hear the kids talk about now. You wanna play ones? You wanna play ones? What the fuck is this? This is not Jordan versus Bird, Nintendo. Like, it's 5-on-5. And yes, if you have an opportunity to have a favorable matchup and you can beat your man, but realize something. Most great teams are going to send help. And can you make the right reads? Can you make the right reads? Can you instill confidence in your teammates to when you've scored twice on that favorable matchup. Do you know that the double is coming?
That double is coming. What you doing with it?
And you have to see it either coming from the tilt on the baseline or from the fire from the nail. You have to be ready for that. Like, and it takes time for guys, and some guys don't want to learn and won't learn because they just want to play ones. I've had guys on the court that literally said to me before, "Why y'all doubling me? Stop doubling me. Let me play ones." You have 40. No, you have 40. We're going to double you, not only because you're great, but also I know none of your teammates have been in a rhythm all night.
Oh yeah, they're cold as shit.
And we're going to see if they can make a shot. And if they do, Derek Jeter, salute, cap to you.
They're cold as shit.
2 things on that. I think the Clippers game the other night was a great example of that. So, first of all, they're one of the most switch-heavy teams in the NBA.
They are.
So it wasn't abnormal that you got going in the fourth quarter and they were switching Daniel Tice onto you. That is their normal defense, right?
It is.
So you hit a couple shots on him, then they start doubling, right? Yep. And then you're making the read. There's a downhill or like a snowball effect going down a hill to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like one thing leads to another. So I think in some ways, the player has to establish that he can score in that matchup.
Correct.
And then the next part is he has to establish he's going to then make the right read.
Correct.
If you double.
Correct.
Then all of a sudden, if you're the offensive team, all bets are off. You're going to get whatever you want.
You're going to get whatever you want then.
Because the defense has no choice.
There's nothing they can do then. They're not only are they off balance, they just like, oh shit, there's nothing we can do. Because not only is the guy that's been dominating the one-on-one matchup, making the right reads individually in that matchup, he's been scoring, he's been getting fouled, he's been drawing attention. But now you're seeing the double, and now his teammates are making shots too, and the momentum shifts. The offensive team.
It's like either you give it to the nigga that's already been torching you on that's hot, or you give it to the niggas that that are consistently scoring whenever you try to guard the nigga that's hot. It's a lose-lose.
There's nothing they can do wrong.
Do you think teams concede the switch too much? Like, do you think teams switch too much?
Yes.
Do you think more teams should just, if you're Atlanta,
go under,
go
out.
Hedge with Trae Young?
Bro, fucking hedge. Like, oh my God, hedge. Please hedge with Trae. Please stop switching him on. Stop switching him. It's an easy kill when y'all doing these switches, bro. Hedge.
It's funny you say that. In the Clipper game, we had switching built in versus Kawhi and versus James and whatever the case may be, and I vetoed it in the second half because I know T. Lue more than any other player that's ever been with T. Lue, and I know he plays target ball too. And it got to a point where I knew in order for us to get back into the game, switching anybody else into Kawhi, it's not favorable for us. I might as well just get ready for the Wizards.
It's fucking food.
So I vetoed it.
It's food.
Are you able?
Man, what a cool guy. Like, imagine just having that thing, like, bro, like, the coach say, hey, this is the game plan. Don't know it. Like, nigga, this is the game plan. Then you just be like, coach, this shit not working. Keep the game plan. Coach, this shit not working. New game plan. And then you say, you right, my fault. Like, this nigga think he's so cool, bro. Like, this nigga think he's cool as fuck,
do
bro.
that on a nightly basis, though. Like, take that matchup.
What, Kawhi?
It's asking a lot, LeBron. It's asking a lot.
At 39.
Damn.
I think I saw it the other day. I think I have like 70,000 minutes. I was explaining to my wife the other day. She asked me, how am I feeling? When I came home after the game. I said, babe, just imagine buying a 2003 Escalade and it's 2024 and you never change the tires.
That's not
so
fun.
rub my feet, please. And I've never changed the tires. These are the same tires from 2003.
Mm-hmm.
So can I do it every night? I don't want to say I could do it for a whole game. I mean, I can't. I'll take the challenge for sure. But that's just, I'm a competitor. Yeah. I was born that way. I was taught that way. I'll die on the court because I just love it so much. am I being realistic? I got to pick my spots. Definitely got to pick my spots.
You've also picked your spots though on the offense, Ben. Like I was talking with Darvin about this, and I've spoken with Austin too. There's definitely a stronger ability. I don't want to know if ability is the right word, but a stronger ability, like to just let D'Lo run the offense, to let Austin run the offense.
Oh yeah.
And I know you had that at different points in your career.
Yeah. I don't know. Bron can easily run point guard, and it could be fooled. But you're 39. Well, everything he's already doing, I think you should just give it to let D'Lo cook. Let AR do his thing. Let them run point. I think that's when we really flourish. Let D'Lo run point. Try some shit out. Let
different guys. But it seems like you're more
especially AR real
at
streaky.
this stage in your career to like I'm gonna pick and choose my spots about when I'm the primary creator.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, it comes with trust. It comes with trust too. Obviously, last year in the Memphis series, AR gained a lot of trust from me, but also had trust in him to make the plays. I believe it was game 3, maybe, or game 2. I think they had home court. Yeah, they had home court. So it was either game 1 or game 2, where in the fourth quarter, I just was like, AR, let's go win it for us. And I wanted to see, like, I play a lot of chess, not in real life. I've actually, a lot of people have told me you should play chess because you'll be great. I've never played chess, but in my mind, in theory, I feel like I play chess on the floor.
Yeah. Nigga, you could easily play chess, bro. You could learn that shit, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Like, if I could get AR and instill AR and that confidence in that fourth quarter to make plays and win that game, it was just going to pay dividends for the rest of my time with him and the rest of his time when I'm not with him. I love seeing the success of my teammates more than anything. Like, and so to have the ability now to be just like, I pick my spots. Hey, D'Lo, you got it. AR, you got it. It means a lot, not only for me, but for our ball club.
All right, I'm going to go over these blitz numbers because we're talking about 2 on the ball, and this is interesting. So this year, top 5 players that have been blitzed and pick and roll. Luka by a lot.
Double team of the blitz. Oh yeah.
By far,
almost 200 more blitzes. Sure. And then everybody, the next 4 guys are bunched together. It's Brunson, Anthony Simons, Dame,
really?
and,
I didn't think
and Book.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 by ISO, Giannis, Kawhi, Julius Randle, Anthony Davis, and Banchero. Those are the top 5 by ISO
guys.
Yep. It's interesting. I looked up your blitz numbers in the tracking era, and you were first in ISO doubles in 13 and 14, second in 15, 16, and top 10 in 17, 18, and 19, 20. You've never actually been in the top 20 in blitzes against pick and rolls. Why do you think that is?
That's so interesting.
Because I make all the right reads.
Yeah.
I think it's that simple. You're right.
That simple. Yeah. Teams know they can't blitz me in the pick and roll.
But what's interesting about Luka, I think, he's one of a handful of guys in this era that can make any pass against a double team.
Any.
James is one of them.
Yep.
You are for sure. Luka's one of them.
Yep.
So why are you blitzing him?
I don't understand it. Especially with the shooting they surround me too. It doesn't make sense.
Like I get the Brunson thing has been since Randall's out.
Yeah.
The uptick in blitzes has
for
gone
sure.
way up, right?
They don't have
I get that.
Yeah, for sure.
I get that.
I get that as well. You have to. He's a one-head monster right now with the Knicks, and they blitzing him and making other guys beat him. I saw Golden State do it a lot last night as well before our game. But yeah, it doesn't, because he's going to make every read, and when Tim Hardaway is hitting 6 or 7 threes, you're done.
Yeah.
Kyrie's going to do what Kyrie does.
Yeah.
Luka's going to do what he does.
Yeah, you get some.
When you get Tim Hardaway hitting 6 or 7
it's
threes,
officially over. Hell yeah.
Our game
and he gets high. Oh yeah, the game's over.
Dante Exum hit 5.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking Dante Exum, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
Yeah, that.
I guess what's interesting to me with great players, because everybody always talks about mixing it up. You gotta mix up the coverage and pick and roll. You gotta mix up how you double, when you double, all that stuff, right? So, for example, just so we're clear on this, when you double, what I mean is but guys in the mid post in isolation against
Right.
the mismatch.
Is it on the dribble?
Is it on the dribble? Is it on the catch?
Yeah, exactly.
How you double? Is
Right.
it, as you said, tilt? Is it coming from the baseline or is it coming from the nail?
Yep.
Right? You have to talk about all those things. I just think with spacing and with shooting, there's just no good answer. So if people want explanations about why we're having all these scoring outputs, it's because there's not a good fucking answer.
No.
Atlanta blitzes the most in the NBA. They decided not to blitz Luka Doncic
And
because
he
they
had
were
70.
worried about the consequences. And he had 73.
And he had 73.
Right? There's just not good answers for the best players right now.
No. And and it goes back to the three-point shooting, as you said. Teams are afraid of teams hitting 6 or 7 or 8 threes in a game right now. So this is where all the switching occurs now. Everyone's saying, okay, let's get to the switches. At least we will keep everybody home. But then you realize when you switch a non-favorable defender on a great player, if that great player knows going to make the reads, they're going to get threes anyways because they're going to drive. There's going to be a help, and then there's going to be a numbers game. So it doesn't matter. So it has to come to a point. It's like, what are we willing to give up? Not what are we willing to stop. You can't stop great guys. You can't stop great players. Just hope they miss. But what are we willing to give up? And then you have to just tip your hat. Like these scoring outputs is insane. I wish I was back in like 2012 right now.
With the young legs,
Yeah,
with the young tires.
with
Young
the young
tires.
tires.
Yeah.
2012.
The tires
I
was
mean,
only
he would have to develop a shot, but yeah. He would develop a shot.
The
but
switching
yeah.
thing is interesting too to me because there's certain teams that can put switch-heavy lineups out there, right?
Yeah.
You need the personnel
Yeah, you need
to
the
be able to
personnel.
switch,
Yeah, you
right?
do.
And
You
you need
do.
to be able to trust certain guys. So like Ty Lue clearly trusts his bigs to be a
Yeah.
switch to the point like going back to Luka. I played on that team in 21 that lost in Game 7 against the LA Clippers.
Yeah.
And he trusted Zubats to switch onto Luka that entire series, despite the fact that Luka was killing him.
Right.
Because he didn't want to get in rotation.
Right.
So what's interesting to me though about the switching against switchable lineups, like so you have 5 guys that are capable, is how creative teams have gotten with defeating the switches. So it's 2 of the hardest actions to guard to me right now.
What?
Are ghost screens with a great shooter.
Oh yeah.
And running into a pick and roll. It's not a traditional slip.
Right.
You run into a pick and roll, you touch the guy's back, and then you get behind the defense.
Oh yeah.
And if you have a guy like Kristaps Porzingis or Jason Tatum that's
Bro,
doing
he's-
that,
yeah,
you can't guard that. So you could be like, oh yeah, we're going to switch. Teams have now figured out ways to exploit switching.
I mean, I know Washington is in the shitter, but even last night in our matchup last night, we got to a switching lineup, but Kuz was hip tapping AR, and we were calling switch, and AR two times couldn't get back to Kuz, and he was able to get into the lane. He missed one, made one, but exactly what you're just saying. Like teams are figuring out ways to, when the switches happen, how can I exploit a switch?
Oh yeah,
That's
guy.
interesting. You brought up the hip
That
tap
was
too. So
sweet.
like on the ghost screen, you called it a bluff screen. The ghost screen, like you guys used to, when I was in New Orleans, KCP, I'd guard him. He would do this all the time. So let's say we are in a switch defensively. We're in a switch. If the guy slips on a ghost screen, my job is to go with him.
Yeah, call square.
Right?
Square,
Right.
slip.
But offensive players, as they're running up into the screen, they tap the guy on the hip. So you're switching on, you're supposed to switch on contact. When you feel the contact, you think it's a switch.
Yeah,
now the ball
and
handler
now
just
I'll open
goes.
up and
and
it's
I'm
gone.
doing my job because he slipped, so I'm going with him. That's why it's hard.
That's why it's hard.
In real time, it's like, yeah, we can have all these rules, but then you gotta do it in real
That's why
time.
the NBA is the best league in the world. That's why it's hard for me to watch my son play college basketball.
You want to go there?
Oh yeah, take it there. College basketball, please. That's.
I loved you in college basketball. I fucking hated Duke, but I love watching you. I love Duke now because K is my guy now, obviously, for obvious reasons. But it is hard watching a 40-minute college basketball game. It's hard. I get more anxiety and I sweat more watching college basketball, especially my son now, than I've ever done in my life.
I still watch legitimate teams, ranked teams, they will run a play, and their best player will get the ball on the wing, and they will have a non-threat big man posting up on the same side, and the guard or the wing will drive into the occupied play.
God, like it's the like, college ball is so fucking bad, bro. It's so bad because the court's smaller, so spacing's bad already. But it's like these coaches, and I'm not acting like I'm some basketball genius, but it's like these coaches are too afraid to change and adapt. Like Jesus Christ, bro. At least with hats off to Kentucky. They're starting to change up their schemes a little bit. Let Rob flourish a little bit with ISO. But just in general, like these schemes they're running, these sets they're running are just so shit, bro. They're so ass, bro. I cannot watch that shit, bro. It's so slow pace too.
And I'm like, guys, it's 2024.
Like
we can all watch YouTube. There's a wealth of information out there. Why are we still playing this way?
Like.
I've never understood.
It's inherently just fucking garbage, bro. Fucking garbage.
Coach will throw the ball into a post to his big that has no business with the ball in the post. The only time the ball should go into the post to the big,
on a cut.
if he's automatically, as soon as he catches it, flatten the defense, he goes right back into a DHO uphill.
Uphill DHO.
Roll. If he's not a pocket passer, you can't throw it to the ball. You throw it to the rim, or his job is to just shrink the defense because his role was so dynamic. I watch college games, and I see guys throw the ball in the post to guys, and they turn around and shoot a jump shot or a running left-hand jump hook.
This one drives me crazy. You see like a few young NBA guys that will get like because we don't post anymore unless you're like Joel Embiid and Jokic, right? You see young NBA guys, they'll get a rebound and the defense will be on it and they'll shoot. You know the shot I'm talking about. The big guys shoot. It's like it's not a real shot, man.
It's not a real shot.
It's not a real shot.
It's not a real shot.
There's one other thing you can do in the post, which leads me into God fucking segue is so good, man. I love it.
It's a good conversation.
No, it's great. Somebody asked me this the other day. They're like, triangle concepts. Nobody runs the triangle anymore, right? Does it exist in the NBA? And the truth of the matter, there are still concepts that exist. So we don't, the Chicago cut, which was when you throw it in the post, the guard would cut through, screen in the middle of the paint. For the big guy, you don't want to switch that. If you do switch it, Pekovic from Minnesota would catch the ball at 5 feet against me and just jump hook, right? Easy breezy. Teams don't really run the Chicago cut anymore. The two things that they still run, blind pig, which New York runs for Brunson all the time, where Hartenstein or Mitchell Robinson flashes the elbow. You deny Jalen Brunson, he's getting that back cut going downhill. They'll get into the step-up pick and rolls with blind pig action, right? And then the Golden State post splits. The post splits.
The post splits.
I have been wanting to have this conversation with you for so many years because I have said the Golden State post splits, specifically with that team, is like the hardest action to guard. I was doing research on something else the other day, and I was looking up, because I was for a Boston game, because Porzingis has the highest efficiency in the tracking era for points per direct post-up, right? He's, every time they switch smaller guy on him, he's mashing, whatever. Draymond was at the top of the list for a bunch of years. In 18-19, he had the highest efficiency on post-ups of any player in the NBA. And you're like, well, Draymond doesn't score in the post. But they're throwing him the ball, and either Steph and Clay are running their action. We saw back in 22, Wiggins would be the screener, slip for the dunk. They also involve the big. So Steph and Clay are doing their little dance. Looney then comes and cleans it up.
Because the big that's guarding Looney is sitting in the damn paint.
Exactly. It's the hardest thing to guard. You guarded it 4 straight finals. What are your thoughts on how to defend it?
When Draymond catches the ball in the post, the first thing you have to do, you have to track his eyes. You can't track the ball because Draymond has the ability. What they started to take out in our league is a swipe through. So obviously he has his back towards the basket.
Oh yeah, bullshit. This was a trade. Trey used to spam that bitch.
Track his eyes, because if you track the ball with your hand, he'll go underneath your arms. He used to get that foul. The second thing you have to do, you have to get the bodies right away. And you can't get to the top side because Steph and Clay are great at backdoors and get to the rim. You have to get to the lower hip of them, and whoever setting the screen has to give a little space so you don't allow it to slip. And the guy that's guarding either Steph or Clay that's coming off, you have to get to the bottom hip of their shoulder and trail them all the way out. The two most important people in the whole thing is the two guys that's weak side. When they have certain shooters out there, it's very difficult. But 9 times out of 10, when we were playing them in the finals, it was at times it was JaVale McGee and Iguodala. It was Andrew Bogut, Sean Livingston, Harrison Barnes. When everything went haywire, when it was fucking Kevin Durant over there.
Oh, yeah.
And another shooter. It was like impossible to guard because you couldn't help from the weak side because now Draymond's such a great IQ player. If you tag from the guy on the weak side, he throws it all the way across court. You can actually see, there's a play that you can watch on YouTube probably where they were taking the ball out on SOB. No.
Side out of bounds.
Yeah, not son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. Side out of bounds. And I was getting ready. I was 2-9ing on the strong side because they were about to get into some split action. Steph takes the ball out and throws it all the way to the weak side corner by their bench. And I try to close out to KD.
And he just went in there
because I'm
just
looking,
tomahawk that bitch?
trying to shrink the floor. He throws it from the sideline out of bounds all the way across. I close out,
Tomahawk.
slips, falls on the ground. KD
Wow.
But back to your point, that I don't understand. Well, I do understand why most teams don't run it because they don't have
the personnel.
They don't have the personnel.
They don't have.
There are certain teams that, like right now, Mike Brown in Sacramento is kind of running some split action. Yeah. He has those shooters. He has obviously Kevin Herter. He has the kid Keegan Murray who can shoot the piss out the ball.
Oh yeah,
and also the speed of De'Aaron Fox. They playing a lot of pinch posts with DeMonis, who's now triple-double threat every game.
You need a passer like Sabonis.
You have to have,
You have to have a passer
you have to
like
have a
Sabonis
passer
or
like
Draymond.
that. Yeah, exactly. Like DeMonis, Draymond, Marc Gasol back in his day. Certain guys, obviously Joker, he's one of a kind.
Wizard.
But you have to have the personnel. You have to have the personnel.
The thing with the post splits for me is like, you can, let's say they involved Looney.
What do they call you? What do your kids call you?
Dad.
No, when you're coaching, what do they call you? Coach JJ, Coach.
Oh, they just call me JJ.
They just call you JJ. Oh shit. Okay. No, we don't want to talk to you right now, Siri.
Old head.
They just call you JJ. Okay, you got a good.
By the way,
chemistry with your kids.
I tell them all this. I tell them this all the time. You brought up the flubbing, that ATO play.
Yeah.
I don't care if you miss a shot. I don't even care if you take a bad shot. I've never yelled at a kid or gotten on a kid for taking any shot.
Right.
I never have. Now, I may, after a game, be like, hey, we were up 7 with 42 seconds. You didn't need to shoot a contested step back 3. We could have just dribbled the clock out, right? What drives me crazy, though, is when I draw an ATO and then we go out and they forget it. It's like, dude, it's been 10 seconds. My big thing with them now is like, don't worry about what I'm drawing up. Just watch you. Just pay attention to you.
All you have to fucking do.
Just watch
That's you.
Anyways, so let's say you involve Kevon Looney or whatever.
Yep.
And so the big decides to be in a drop back here.
Yep.
So Steph and Clay, they're up here doing their dance or whatever.
Yep.
They're going to get an open 3.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If you switch out with Kevon Looney's guy, I think what's always been difficult for me is someone who's guarded that action. You were talking about body position.
Yep.
Bro, sometimes it doesn't matter. They're so good. The second you get on that angle, the second you turn your head, the cutting to the basket is the hardest part.
Them cuts are so nice, bro.
And get a contest on a 3. But they're just, they keep you off balance, which is interesting that you bring up the weak side being the key to the whole thing.
But that's like, what you're saying is advanced basketball IQ. You know what? You're saying if I'm guarding Draymond in the post, Kevon Looney is at the quad. They're doing their thing.
At the free throw line.
They're doing their thing. You're saying that if he has a wide open 3, why not? Are you saying Draymond's man just go take and then Kevon Looney just stays in the paint? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying as this guy,
right?
As one of them.
Yep.
So we can switch this action.
Yep.
Let's say we're switching this action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, if Kevon Looney is so worried, he's in this, his guy's in this drop, and he's off the body, we're going to live with the contested three.
Yep.
Right? You're going to give that up if you're worried about taking the layup.
Yeah, for sure.
The second you bring Kevon Looney up, they're getting a layup.
Yeah, for sure.
They're getting a layup.
Yeah, you're getting a layup.
It's too hard to guard.
Yeah.
The dance is too hard.
Right.
And they've done it so many times.
You're absolutely right.
You go back to that 22 finals run where they just like, all right, so Wiggins is getting guarded by whoever, Draymond's got the ball, and we're just going to involve two people. We're not even going to put the big in there.
Yeah.
How many cuts did Wiggins get? He runs into the split action and doesn't even stop.
He doesn't even
just
stop.
slips right to it.
And it's a layup.
And you know
or
what's
a dunk.
interesting? You think about that run. You talking about getting in the playoffs. You can't beat high basketball IQ teams with a low basketball IQ team.
No, there's no way.
And at the time, some of those teams I didn't think were high basketball IQ teams.
You're absolutely right.
It's interesting. Aaron Gordon talked about that because they beat them in the first round, and that was a big takeaway for me. Now, they didn't have the personnel. They didn't have KCP, right? They didn't have the personnel. Murray was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying would never say a guy's dumb. I'm saying basketball IQ.
Yeah, for sure.
They got outsmarted that series.
Yeah.
Jokic was a monster, all that stuff, but they got outsmarted.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Gordon has talked about coming off of that series being like, I gotta become a smarter basketball player.
Yeah.
To win at the highest level.
To win at the highest level. And he did it. He did it. There's a lot of things, other things I would do in basketball too. Like it's a couple other coverages I would do. The pick-to-picker, B.O.B. Not bombs over Baghdad, but baseline out of bounds.
Yeah. America's play.
Yeah, America's play.
Yeah.
You have the guard, you have the best shooter sitting in the middle of the lane.
Yep.
You have the biggest wing sitting at the top.
Yep.
5 is on the strong side. You have the point guard taking it out.
Yeah. And then the weak side corner.
In the weak side corner.
Yeah.
When no one ever, it's not many times that the guy, the wing that's coming down the middle gets that pass. Because in theory, if you're guarding the ball, 1,000, 1,000, take away the basket, and then jump out, right? To take away the shot. I've always wanted to, no coach has ever allowed me to do this, or given me the freedom to do this. The guy that's guarding the ball, when he says 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, why doesn't he just take the guard that's coming out for the pick-to-picker, and the guard that's guarding the pick-to-picker guy just falls right to the guy that's taking the ball out?
Yeah.
You go 1,000, 1,000. J.J. Redick is flying off left, right, where you know he's dangerous. He can shoot straight up and down if he wants to, or he's going to fade if he wants to as well, maybe kick you.
It's my natural shooting motion. It's my natural shooting motion.
I'm guarding the ball. I just take J.J., and the guard who was chasing you just falls right to the guy that's taking the ball out. That's one. That's not. We could talk about that.
So no. So what's interesting about that? I like that. I'll tell you why. Because like someone who ran that play, right? So whether I slipped or set the screen, I'm coming off. A lot of teams after 1,000 would send the guy guarding the takeout guy. They'd send him to me.
Yeah.
The problem is, my guy's still chasing me. So
the communication.
I get the ball.
You're just dropping it down. You're just dropping it down.
I got two guys at me. It's a quick pass back to the inbounder. He gets a layup.
So don't chase you.
That's what I'm saying. It's actually a good coverage.
Take you to the screen.
Yeah.
And at the screen, the X5 that's guarding the pick-to-picker big opens up and you slide right to the guy.
Oh shit! Okay. So they're showing us
I
in
didn't know
the
if you wanted a
video.
second glass. I didn't know.
Okay.
I love talking basketball, by the way.
The other play, and it goes back to the ghost screen, that I think is really difficult to guard, and you've been the ball handler in this case, is the inverted pick and roll.
Mm-hmm.
So, Giannis, fucking Jokic now, Embiid now, all these guys, they take the weakest defender, they take a shooter, whatever it may be, and they go set an on-ball screen for the big.
For the big.
Last night in the Knicks game, Draymond had it at the top, and Steph was in the paint to go set the high pick, to go set this inverted pick and roll. Now, Steph has a number of options here. He can slip out, he can set the pick, they can go back to a dribble handoff if he passes Steph. Like, their two-man dance is really hard.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to top lock Steph. so he couldn't get to the screen. And Steph
screened him.
Steph screened him into Draymond's guy. Draymond got a wide open dunk.
Yeah.
That is a insanely difficult action to guard. Fucking last year in the Western Conference Finals, I can't remember which game it was, but it was in the fourth quarter. They ran that 3 times with Murray as the screener, Jokic as the ball handler.
On the right wing.
Right wing, right in front of the bench.
Yep, right in front of the bench. Yep.
How would you guard that?
There's a couple ways you can. How do you guard it and how do you stop it is 2 different things. Depending on the ball handler and his shooting ability, if he's not a great shooter, or numbers-wise he hasn't shot the ball well, then the guard that's guarding the screener, we call it a smack.
Yeah.
You stay body on body with the screener, and the big that's guarding the ball, X4, X5, whatever, goes 2 removed. So he goes not only under the screener, he goes under his teammate as well, if the big is not a great shooter. If the big has it going and he's shooting it well, i.e., it could be, Joel, it could be Porzingis, it could be Joker, where he might be shooting it well, then the guard can get out and give a hard-ass hedge, and the big that's guarding the ball goes 1 remove. So he goes underneath his player, in between his player and the offensive player. If that doesn't work, then you have to switch and then fire. And that's with Joker, that's what makes their team
he's sending them keys right there. Hello. Right there, Coach Butter Cheese.
He can make every single pass. And fire means double from the top.
All right, so 2 things to this. So in the first scenario, this is why I'm asking you, because I want to tell you now why it's hard, and you know this. I'm not telling you, I'm telling the audience. The first scenario, which you described, which is a non-shooter, i.e. Giannis, i.e. Ben Simmons. Okay, so I'm setting an invert. We called it 12, and we would get in, sometimes we get into 12 rub rifle, which is then I would slip out, Ben would hit me, I'd swing it, immediately go to chase action with Joel in the right corner.
For sure.
I either get a shot or a pocket pass to Joel, right? But in a normal 12 rub with Ben, if the defense was all the way back,
he has a runway.
Not only that, I'm just going to go get a dribble handoff and get a wide open shot.
Yeah.
So if you want to play off of Joel with Maxey, and Maxey wants to, Maxey can just go get the ball and shoot a ball jumper at any point in time, right? The other reason I think this is so hard, because I took a lot of pride in my screening. Big guys are terrible at navigating screens.
For sure.
So in the second scenario, when you're talking about going 3rd man removed, that sounds great in theory.
Right.
The problem is...
I mean, maybe I was just speaking from
No.
I have Anthony Davis, so...
I know.
Who's a hybrid. But yes, you're absolutely right.
That's the other part of this.
Right.
Is like, and by the way, they let guards... They just do.
Yeah,
I can hold
for sure.
He's not used to
for sure.
shooting the gap.
No, you're right. You're
you
right.
go run like a normal high pick and roll where I'm going to screen the 5-man first. I go down, screen the 5-man. I can come back up into Spain action, or I can go out to the corner. Like I would sit there. I'd sometimes be on the screen for 4 seconds.
Yeah, for sure.
They just don't know what to do, and then all of a sudden they're chucking me in the throat or pushing off, and I get an offensive.
And that's
foul.
what makes it even more dynamic, because then when you have a guy like Giannis and Ben when he was in his groove, and Joel and now Jokic, they have the ability to, obviously Giannis is like the best at it, and today he has the ability to have the defense go one way, and then the guard will flip screen it. So now the guard that's guarding X2, Verjao screen, of course, the Verjao screen. He'll be on this side, getting ready to show or blitz or hedge, and now they flip the screen, and when he crosses over, there's nobody over there.
I get what you're saying. Okay.
And
so
when he crosses over,
and then last second, so AD's already looking for the screen coming that way. So then he comes over here thinking it's gonna be a boom.
Nobody over there.
Boom right there. Set him up for that.
And then once Giannis gets to the launching pad, it's over with. He's gonna dunk you and the ball in the rim.
I like this one. This is good. This is good. And just straight, yeah. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I be zoning it. I be zoning out and just be enjoying listening, like listening, whatever the fuck they talking about. So maybe I could have been talking more, but I don't care. I ain't like the video. But nah, I'm about to get up out of here. Do some backflips, vibe, chill. You know, the use, shoot the jargon. It's officially confirmed. I have some crazy shit cooking up next week. Oh my god, I cannot wait, bro. Like Thursday and Friday, it's gonna be some crazy shit. Like, bro, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. We probably gonna run up Outlast just cause that way I have like an idea. Tonight I might set up RP. Try it. Maybe if that works, I'll run it up instead. But if not, I'll be on Outlast tomorrow. Earlier because I don't have work. So yeah, earlier we ran that shit up. But yeah, I might get up out of here. Fucking cut my hand earlier. Fuck.